Human trafficking is considered one of the three most profitable forms of organized crime alongside drugs and arms. An estimated 27 million adults and 13 million children worldwide are victims of human trafficking, which includes not only sexual and labor exploitation, but also other purposes. According to UNICEF, child trafficking in South Asia is commonly associated with sexual exploitation, forced begging, domestic servitude, criminal activities, and exploitation for armed conflict.
प्रसंग हो मानव तस्कर गिरोहको
डरलाग्दो गरी तेस्रो मुलुकमा बेचिएका छन् नेपाली युवतीहरू
UNICEF estimates that around 7,000 Nepalese girls have been trafficked to India every year.
Thousands of women, men and children fall into the hands of people traffickers.
It's important to understand that sex trafficking itself is not just an issue in Nepal but worldwide.
Today, we will discuss about human trafficking in Nepal. Human trafficking is a significant form of violence in Nepal and has been recognized as a crime against the state, as well as transnational organized crime. In the past, human trafficking was often confused with sex trafficking, as many young girls and women were sold into brothels in India. Nepal used to be a source country, but over time it has become a source, transit, and destination country for human trafficking. Nowadays, not only are women and girls sold and exploited, but men and boys are also trafficked to various other countries. However, the means and methods used for trafficking have changed over time.
एक दिनको कुरा म खाना बनाउन लाग्छु भित्र त्यो कोठामा नक गर्ने ढोकामा नक गर्नेको आवाज आयो टक 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 भनेर अनि पछि मैले भने को हो भनेर भने अनि उसले भने ढोका खोल भने अब मलाई किन्नरको आवाजको 7 महिना पहिले बसेर आछु मलाई त राम्ररी थाहा छ नि मलाई थाहा भयो किन्नरहरु हुन् भनेर अनि म थोडा डराउन उनीहरु ढोका धकधक गरेर टुटाउनै तयार भइहाले अनि मैले ढोका खोलेको के हो भनेर त्यहाँबाट उठाएर गाडीमा हालेर लगे सरले भन्छन् के भन्यो तिमी लिङ्ग परिवर्तन मैले नाइ भने
Human trafficking was declared an offense during the reign of King Rana Bahadur Shah way back in 1690 AD. Thereafter, the National Code of 1794, the first codified law of the country, prohibited the slave trade, human trafficking, and separating children from their mothers and selling them. Even in the 21st century, human trafficking still persists in Nepal, and it occurs both internally and transnationally. Many Nepali women and girls are subjected to sex trafficking within Nepal, particularly for the adult entertainment industry and massage parlors, as well as to Hong Kong, the Middle East, South Korea, Malaysia, China, and India. Men, women, and children are subjected to forced labor in Nepal, India, the Middle East, China, Malaysia, South Korea, Israel, and the United States for work in construction, factories, mines, domestic work, begging, and the adult entertainment industry. Human trafficking in the past was limited to sexual exploitation, but today courts have interpreted labor exploitation as trafficking, and cases of organ trafficking have also been prosecuted.
And अप्ठ्यारो थियो नि आफ्नो घर विषयमा अप्ठ्यारो खोइ पैसा के दाइ के कमाउनु के यहाँ खोइ खेती न पाती न के तिनजना भने जस्तो अब गयो एक दिनमा हैन कमाइ हुन्छ त्यतिकै 2 महिना मात्र हुँदा सबै बेसाएर खानुपर्छ
अनि बेलका पाउने के गरिब हो हामी त हैन हाम्रो के बारीमा जम्मै बनवाएर आइछ
There is no integrated data on human trafficking in Nepal. As per the report of the National Human Rights Commission, nearly 29,000 persons were trafficked. These attempts were made with roughly 16,000 persons, while 13,000 persons were trafficked. Similarly, the Global Slavery Index 2013 estimated that at least 250,000 to 270,000 Nepalese were enslaved. Some major causes of trafficking include domestic and gender-based violence, unemployment, social exclusion, poverty, corruption, conflict, harmful cultural and religious practices, natural disasters, and lack of awareness. However, these factors are not exhaustive. It has been observed that poverty has a more severe impact on women than men. The lack of economic rights, property rights, and skills make girls and women more vulnerable to falling into the poverty trap. Cultural norms related to girls and women in these communities also contribute to human trafficking. Natural disasters and conflicts also make women and girls more vulnerable as they are displaced and easily targeted by traffickers. Additionally, illiteracy and lack of awareness are among the reasons for human trafficking. The current trends in trafficking in Nepal are changing. Women and girls are now being trafficked to Gulf countries and dance bars in some African countries. The recent earthquake that occurred on April 25, 2015, not only caused economic damage, but also made more people vulnerable to trafficking. In the name of relief after the disaster, many women and girls were sold to brothels in India, and reportedly several attempts were made to traffic children and women. Due to the deteriorating unemployment situation in Nepal, people have been seeking employment in other countries, and the number of girls and women going abroad has increased. However, Nepal has been trying to improve the condition of human trafficking in the country. There have been efforts to address this issue. According to the National Human Rights Commission report of 2022, there were 4,200 cases of human trafficking reported in Nepal in the year. The Global Slavery Index 2021 estimates that 171,000 people are living in modern slavery in Nepal. This is a significant decrease compared to the previous estimate of 250,000 to 270,000 Nepals enslaved in 2013. Nepal has been making efforts to combat human trafficking and has strengthened its legal framework to address the issue. As of 2023, Nepal is ranked as a Tier 2 country in the U.S. Department of State's Trafficking in Persons report, which means that the Nepalese government is making significant efforts to comply with the minimum standards for the elimination of trafficking. However, there is still more work to be done to fully address the issue of human trafficking in Nepal. This video has shed light on the horrifying reality faced by countless individuals, particularly women and children who fall victim to this heinous crime. Throughout our exploration of this topic, we have come to realize the magnitude of the problem and the urgent need for comprehensive solutions. One individual who has been at the forefront of the fight against human trafficking in Nepal is Anuradha Koirala. Her tireless efforts and unwavering commitment to rescuing and rehabilitating survivors have made a significant impact on the lives of many. As the founder of Mighty Nepal, a non-governmental organization dedicated to combating trafficking, Koirala's work has become a beacon of hope for countless victims.
एकजना मान्छेले काममा लगाइदिन्छु भनेर मसँग हैन भने अनि अब म हिने अब त्यो मान्छेले यस्तो भने तैँले पैसा कमाइस् भने तेरो परिवारमा तेरो आमाबाउले तँलाई धेरै माया गर्नेछन् जहिले पनि तँलाई हेप्छ कुट्छ तँले यत्रो अन्याय सहेर बस्छस् बरु हिन हामीसँग शहरमा गएर काम गर्नु भनेर भने अनि त 10 दिनसम्म चाहिँ त्यस्तो केही गरेन अनि 10 दिनपछि चाहिँ पिट्न थाल्यो अनि मैले त मानेन अनि अन्त त्यो दिदीहरुले धेरै मान्छेहरु ल्याए अनि त्यही कोठीको आइमीहरु हुन्छ नि हात खुट्टा समात्यो त्यही जबरजस्ती रेपहरु गर्न आयो.
Koirala's vision and determination have not only led to the successful rescue of numerous individuals, but have also resulted in the prosecution of traffickers and the implementation of stricter laws and policies. Her holistic approach, which encompasses prevention, rescue, rehabilitation, and reintegration, has created a support system that empowers survivors to rebuild their lives. Through her inspiring work, Koirala has not only brought attention to the issue of human trafficking in Nepal, but has also catalyzed change at both the grassroots and governmental levels. Her unwavering advocacy has helped raise awareness globally and mobilize resources to combat this heinous crime. However, our fight against human trafficking is far from over. It requires collective action, both at the individual and institutional level. By supporting organizations like Mighty Nepal, raising awareness, and advocating for stronger laws and policies, we can contribute to the eradication of human trafficking and ensure a brighter future for the most vulnerable members of our society. Let us unite in our efforts, following the inspiring example set by Anuradha Koirala to end human trafficking and create a world where every individual can live a life free from exploitation and fear. Together, we can make a difference and bring an end to this grave injustice. Thank you for watching this video. Peace out.